Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to my Solana family. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for sticking around from day one. And of course, obviously along the way, we did have a lot of new members join the family. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Love you all. But you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about our good old friend Sol, see what is happening, and of course, what we could be expecting as we go further into the month of March. So, looking at the overall markets, looking absolutely amazing. The entire market is just been killing it. Let's just face it. Over the past 1 week, even on the daily time frame, on the monthly time frame, just a quick reminder for everyone in case people have forgotten, things are looking mad bullish. But remember, when things look mad bullish, we tend to forget one thing, and what we tend to forget is the fact that there could be times where things turn around and we don't want to be getting greedy. So if you are making those crazy life-changing gains over the past 1 month specifically, guess what? It is not a bad idea to lock some profits in at the end of the day. Even if the market were to go higher, that's not something I want you guys to forget about. Even if the market were to go higher, locking in profits never is a bad idea. But now with that being said, let's take a look at our good old friend Solana, see what is happening with its price. So looking at Solana as of March the 10th, of course, it's a night here in North America. It's currently sitting at $148 as of now. Very close towards another yearly high, approaching that key resistance as we know at the $150 price point. So down really little, about 0.4% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, down about 2% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. But that's not what we care about. We care about the fact that the market cap is above $65 billion, almost at $66 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at 3 billion plus. Amazing stuff. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I got some crazy things to share with you guys, which I will just shortly, so tune in. So if you're looking at it, first and foremost, you want to look at this. So shout out to Solana Floor for pointing this out. It says, fun fact, Solana was trading at exactly $17 a year ago. A year ago, it was at $17. I still can't believe it. That just seems like we never saw that happen. Please let me know in the comments down below if you guys are on the same page as me. I feel like that was a dream. The fact that, Solana at one point was even at $8 can't, be something that I can imagine. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think that time was really actually real. Insane stuff that we're seeing here, which is like, I can't even put into words how big that is. And imagine how many people now would wish that they could go back at those prices. And guess what? The people that were actually picking up the bloodbath at that point are the real winners at the end of the day, and I'm sure they have the biggest smile on their face right now, and their portfolio is absolutely exploded in the last 3 to 4 months. And yeah, that's just how it goes when there's a famous saying, be greedy while others are fearful, be fearful while others are greedy. The ones that were being greedy at that time are the ones that are the real winners as of now, because at that time, let's face it, the uncertainty was at its all-time high. No one really wanted to touch crypto, and the ones that actually believed in the vision are obviously doing really good as of now. So also, Mad Lads floor price hits a new all-time high. We're looking at about 27,000 USD. Is this a surprise? Come on, tell me, guys, is this a surprise? Recently, we saw another massive protocol that announced their airdrop, and Mad Lads holders were given about $40,000 USD worth of tokens, 8,000 that were claimable right away when the token launches, and about the remainder will be locked until I think about 12 months. Correct me if I'm wrong, but still free money. And Mad Lads was around 20K just a few weeks ago. Let that sink in. So is this a surprise at this point, the fact that, we're seeing an all-time high for Mad Lads price? If you've been following me on my channel from the beginning, I've been predicting that, this could be pulling something like we have seen in the past on Ethereum NFTs last cycle. So really exciting stuff, of course. And on top of that, you can see almost 4 million bridged from the other chains to Solana. Again, this is where the excitement that I wanted to share with you guys right now. I'll get into it shortly after the Jupiter announcement. So you could see total number of wallets staking Jupiter surpasses 145,000. So total staked is about 181 million. Speaking about Jupiter, you guys know how big of a fan I am of Jupiter Exchange, and the Jupiter token has been really doing good over the past few days. We'll bring you guys an update tomorrow. Promise you guys a Jupiter update will be out. But staking, that's what a lot of people were waiting for. Did I say voting? Absolutely. Come on, guys. But this just tells you that how people are excited and what Jupiter is really doing. Actually, let's look at it. As a matter of fact, actually, I'm very interesting to see where it's sitting at right now. Boom, there you go at the top 2 spot, right below Uniswap. Amazing stuff. But the craziest thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is this. Just look at it. I'm just going to leave this over here. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to really see what I'm about to say. Anyways, you're looking at the total value locked on Solana. It's at $3.23 billion. So now you guys might be scratching your head and saying, Crypto ZX, who cares? Who cares about that? Well, I care about that. And I'm sure all the Solana community members care about that. The reason why they care about this is because Solana's DeFi, even though it's been killing it over the last 2 to 3 months, what we have seen in the last 2 weeks alone is something I can't wrap my head around. So if you want to put that into numbers, we're almost looking at $800 million, not billion. I was about to say billion. That's crazy. We have seen $800 million in the last 2 weeks flow into Solana's ecosystem. Can you let that sink in? And look at this trend that we're seeing, this upward trend in the total value locked. And I still think the potential is so high. The fact that we're nowhere near its all-time high TVL, which was at around 10 billion. And I think we're going to climb up really fast. And guess what that means for the SPL tokens? Let that sink in for the SPL tokens. SPL tokens are going to continue to thrive, I think, throughout this bull market. So really exciting stuff. I cannot even believe the fact that, we have seen about 800 million flow into Solana over the past 2 weeks alone. So a lot of people tend to forget these things. You don't want to be forgetting these. All the numbers, the on-chain metrics, these are some things that you don't want to ignore. And you actually want to really understand the importance of that. So amazing stuff on that. But if we're looking at BTC, I'm just going to quickly briefly go over what's happening with Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin dominance obviously has pulled down compared to the March 5th high at about 55%. We're currently sitting at 53.5. BTC right now ready to push towards another all-time high. The fact that it's holding so close to its all-time high speaks for itself as far as its momentum goes. As you know, I was projecting over the past week that this weekend could be really nice. We could see an all-time high really occurring for the price of Bitcoin, especially with the momentum that we were seeing at the daily close we saw on Friday. And as a matter of fact, we did end up seeing that. And the fact that price of Bitcoin is really close towards its all-time high just speaks that this momentum is not slowing down anytime soon. So really nice to see the fact that dominance is low and Bitcoin still holding around here. Altcoins are still having a good time, and on top of that, CME futures are closed. We do tend to see more manipulation than usual on the weekends, but the way BTC is holding is of course sending some shockwaves around the space. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for our good old friend Solana. So I'm going to kind of zoom in right now for you guys. Wow, just look at this chart. So as of now, about 2 rejections at that key resistance at $150.72. And at this point, I know a lot of people appreciate, the technical analysis I do. And, I appreciate the people that actually comment, these positive comments saying, really appreciate your technical analysis. It's been nothing but accurate over the past, 2 years. Literally, if you guys want to go watch my bear market updates, you will see that. But these resistances are important levels, and they're not drawn on the charts for no reason. We are still seeing a battle with this resistance, and this resistance is so important that I don't think a lot of people understand the importance of this. So you can look at it, rejection, 2 rejections pretty much on the 8th, which was 2 days back, but it's ranging really good around this $147 despite getting rejected at that point. So we're looking mega bullish right now, and I think Solana could be pushing up to some crazy heights that no one has expected. Once we get into the 38.2, I think all-time highs could really come quite fast, because let me just quickly take a look at some major resistance. So of course, the $150 resistance, and after the $150 resistance is clear, guys, I think we're straight going to this 165 zone. I think there shouldn't be any issues for Sol breaking out towards that level, getting into the 38.2, and then off we go to some crazy heights. So loving what I'm seeing here. So far so good. So far so great. I shouldn't even say good at this point. Do let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.